What are you afraid of? Are you afraid that someone's going to come and wake you out of your sleep? Do you think that someone in spirit is haunting you? Do you think that certain locations are haunted by all kinds of spirits? These are things that I get questioned about all the time in my job. Often people say to me right away, I'll say I'm a psychic medium, and they say, oh my gosh, you scare me. Really? You don't need to be scared of me. You need to wonder what you're afraid of. Hi everyone, Ursula here. I want to talk to you about why people are afraid of people in spirit. Number one, their belief system kind of gets in the way. Number two, they've had an experience that terrified them in their childhood and they just don't want to revisit it. Number three, you watch way too many haunted shows and paranormal TV shows and things on social media that just aren't true. People get your attention in spirit in lots of different ways. The first way that I talk to you about with everyone that I meet is this. Someone in spirit's going to show up to you not as a full apparition, meaning that they're in full color like you would see on a television show. They'll show up as a shadow out of the corner of your eye. Oftentimes, you have to remind yourself when I'm giving these examples, you're by yourself. You want to question this. I'm still a skeptic about this. You should be too. These are the ways that they're going to show you though. Ready? The others are, they'll get your attention by making sounds. You can hear people walking, doors opening and closing. You can hear your name called. You can hear conversations when you're by yourself. The other things that you could hear or notice are that people in spirit will flick lights on and off, turn the radio on and off, the television on and off, even change the volume on your car radio. The other things they can do too is that they can move things. Have you ever put your keys down, can't find them again? It's probably spirit, but we'll get into that further. How do you communicate with someone in spirit? First, I want to point out that you need to give permission to these people. They don't have control over you or over the situation. Let them know. If you're not ready, tell them when you're ready and they can come back and see you then. Secondly, you can invite in your family and friends to visit you before you fall asleep, meaning that they'll arrive and see you in your dreams. It's a comfortable, easy way to deal with it, and you can have a conversation and you can find out what they've been trying to tell you. What other things can you do? You can tell them to show up and do things for you to answer questions. If you say knock on the wall once for a yes, knock on the wall twice for a no, they'll do that for you. If you ask them to show up in ways that are easy for you to comprehend, then they're going to follow those rules. Let's look at your fears for a moment about people in spirit. They are not strangers visiting you. People tend to be concerned thinking that when I've done a group reading that the spirits that I've connected to are going to stay in their home. No, they're your family and friends that are visiting you. This is a visitation. They're not hanging out with you. They're not living with you. They're connected to you and love you and care about you. Also remember too that people in spirit visit daytime or nighttime, not like a paranormal show where you have to turn the lights out to make sure you can hear everyone in spirit. No, you can hear them any time of day, 24 hours a day. The last thing I want to point out to you is that dismissing someone in spirit is up to you. They've shown up, they've taken the energy, they've put in the persistence, they've tried ways to get your attention, and they're simply trying to show you support and love. Dismissing them means that you're missing an opportunity that you could still keep a connection with them. And that's the hardest thing for me to witness. Next time, we're going to talk about mediumship, being a medium, talking to spirits, you know, all that fun stuff that we started talking about and how scared you are. Let's do this. I want all your comments and I want your shares. If you have questions and things that you have or experiences that you've had, I want to explain them to you after. Make sure you post them on the video. We'll talk about it, and I might even use you on one of my videos coming up. See you soon.